This is a crazy amount of perfumes, and this isn't even all of them. Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm finally doing my insane perfume collection tour for you guys. I've gotten so many requests to do this kind of video over the years, but I never felt like doing it. Not because I didn't want to like appease you guys or give you the content that you wanted. That's not it. I just was never really into perfume like that. I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't feel like my collection was anything special. Perfume didn't really speak to me. I'd say the past year, I definitely have gotten more into fragrances, and I thought I would finally do the video for you guys. Yeah, I love perfume so much. I love how it can be kind of tied with a memory or a season in your life, and it just like brings you back, and we'll get into that with some of these, I'm sure. I'll smell it and get like really nostalgic, but yeah, I just love perfume. I feel like it allows you to express yourself in a different way other than your clothes or your makeup or your hair. Okay, anyways, enough talking. I will have all these perfumes linked in the description box for you guys to shop if you're interested. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting off with one of my favorites. This is Parfums de Marly Delina exclusive. I believe I got the 100ml one. No, just kidding. This is 30 milliliters. So it's a little baby, but I got this the last time that I was in London. It was back during Christmas, and I believe I got it from Harrods or Selfridges. I want to say it was Harrods though. But yeah, so I just got the smaller one because I was also going to New York and I didn't have a ton of room in my suitcase, and I also don't go through perfume quickly at all. I mean, you guys can see my collection. I have quite a few to choose from, so it's very rare for me to use one up in its entirety. So I just thought I would get the baby one, and it is kind of expensive. So I will say most of these are available on Dossier if you want a more affordable option before you buy the real thing or instead of buying the real thing. So this is the new one to Dossier. However, this is the exclusive one, or exclusif. I guess that means exclusive in French. I don't really know the difference between this one and the regular Parfums de Marly Delina, but I did smell both of them when I was in Harrods, and I immediately knew that I needed to get this one. I like this one a lot more. It was just more intense, and even my boyfriend said the same thing. So I knew that I preferred this one, but the regular Delina still smells absolutely amazing as well. And look how freaking cute the packaging is. So the top notes in this are pear, lychee, and grapefruit. For the base notes, it does have vanilla, musk, and Evernil, whatever that is. But this is so girly, so feminine. Whenever I think of this, I just think of like the whole coquette aesthetic. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know, like the bows, the pink, super girly, feminine. Like this just like reminds me so much of that. I don't know. But this one is definitely one of my favorites and one of my newest perfumes to my collection. Ooh, I didn't even plan this, but next on my list is another one that I got in London. This is actually purchased on my first ever trip to Europe, and I got this from Selfridges in London. Take it back, I got this from Harrods as well. This is Bond No. 9's Nomad. This cost me literally an arm and a leg. This is definitely my most expensive perfume, but the guy talked me into getting the bigger size, and Harrods was doing their one sale of the year, their biggest sale of the year. It was either 10 or 20% off fragrances. So I was like, I kind of have to. So I purchased this bad boy in the biggest size possible. This is 3.3 fluid ounces, so 100 mils. That's crazy. But anyways, this is Nomad, and the notes in this are pear, quince, blackcurrant, violet leaves, oud accord, rose, amber, and vanilla. There's a lot in there. There's a lot going on, but I will say this is my most unique fragrance. It doesn't smell like anything else in my collection, not even remotely. It smells expensive. I really don't even know what note is just like staring at me right away. I don't know. I really love this one, and the packaging is definitely, I feel like this is my prettiest fragrance, and it's very unique, and I've never met somebody or even like heard of somebody that has this exact one. So yeah, I love her. She's she's special to me, and it will always make me think of my first ever trip to London. I guess we just started off with like my most expensive fragrances, and I didn't even mean to do it in that way. But this is by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I know I butchered that name, but I tried. This is Baccarat Rouge 540. Before you yell at me and be like, you basic, you know what? This is actually the extra version, so it's a little bit different than the normal Baccarat Rouge that everybody and their mother and their cousin and their aunt has, okay? So I got this actually on my 22nd birthday. I purchased this myself from Nordstrom, I believe, or Neiman Marcus, somewhere in Charlotte in the mall, and I smelled it and fell in love with it, and I did get the smallest version because it was the cheapest, and also I knew that it was gonna be a special occasion fragrance. Yeah, this was like before Baccarat Rouge 540 was like as big as it now is, because that was in 2022. Or no, that was in 2021. But yeah, I love the red bottle. I love the gold. I do have the original Baccarat Rouge 540, like the regular one, the non-extra version, just the Parfum. I do have that one in a mini size. It's like a travel set. So I do own the real one of that. Love it. And I own the dossier version. But yeah, this one's definitely my favorite over the regular Baccarat Rouge. I just feel like it's more intensified, but it's still, you know, the same, pretty much the same. Ugh, I love this one so much. I've actually gone through quite a bit of it. I only have that much left, but I haven't used this one in a while, to be honest. It says the top notes are bitter almond and saffron. The middle notes are Egyptian jasmine and Virginia cedar. And then the base notes are ambergris, woody notes, musk, ambroxan, and cashmeran. Yeah, it's definitely very, very unique. These two are the most unique in my collection, but this just smells expensive. It just smells very, very expensive. I have 3 from Kayali. I absolutely love this brand so much. They make the best fragrances, and they're all a really good price point. Love that, and they're also very aesthetically pleasing and fun to look at. So we'll talk about this one, which is the first one that I got from Kayali. This is Vanilla 28, and the fragrance family for this one is warm and spicy. The keynotes are vanilla orchids, tonka absolute, and amberwoods. This, I did a whole like TikTok and YouTube short on my favorite vanilla perfumes, and I'm pretty sure I said that this one was my favorite. Because it is just, she is that girl, especially like in the fall and winter for like more of a cozy vibe. This is just perfection. I always get so many compliments when I wear this one. She doesn't last that long, I will say. Like my Baccarat and my Nomad, they last the longest on me probably out of everything that I will show you. But she is just that girl. I mean, I put a dent in her, and I have a few travel sizes. So I love this one. If you're looking for a vanilla fragrance, this is it. This one I picked up during the Sephora sale. This one is newer to my collection. This is Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81. The keynotes in this are freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. That's weird. This one doesn't have the notes on the back, but this one does, I guess, because it's newer. But this, let me see if I can describe it. I mean, everything that it has in the notes I can smell. Definitely smell mostly like whipped vanilla, marshmallow, and like strawberry. Definitely is like a vanilla cupcake with strawberry icing, or a strawberry cupcake with vanilla icing maybe. It's just so freaking yummy. Definitely, obviously on the sweeter side. So if you're not into sweet fragrances, definitely pass on that one. But I feel like there's a time and a place for sweet fragrances. So I don't mind them. Do I wear them every day? Absolutely not. But I do appreciate a good, yummy, sweet fragrance. Last but not least, in my Kayali family, I love this packaging. It's beautiful. This is Fleur Majesty Rose Royale 31. But the keynotes in this are juicy pear, sweet peach, rose royale, pink peony, violet wood, and purple musk. This smells like insanely similar to my Parfums de Marly de Lina. Just a lot cheaper. They could be cousins. They're not sisters, they're definitely not twins, but they are related. For sure, related. Next up, for one of my favorites, I put a dent in this one. Well, maybe not. I got this during the Sephora sale as well. This is Prada's Paradoxe. This is definitely a warm, florally kind of fragrance. I bought this on a whim. I literally was shopping in Sephora one day and saw it staring at me, and I was like, should I try this? And I did. And then I asked the lady at Sephora to get it out for me, and that I was taking it home because It's that good. I know that they also have an intense version. I haven't tried that one. I didn't even try it that day. I should have, but I'm sure I'll like it. I might even like it better. I usually gravitate towards like the intense versions, obviously, as you guys can tell. The keynotes in this are neroli bud, white amber, and white musk. This honestly is giving like sweet candy, but also not candy because it's florally, so I don't know. This is very unique to me. I'm saying it's unique because I honestly don't know how to describe it. But this one is definitely in my top 5. I got the small size again because I was like, no point of me buying a huge one when I have a million other fragrances to get through. So this is 1 fluid ounce. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to like speed this up. I've been talking for a long time and we're not even halfway through. Well, we might be, I don't know. So I have 2 from YSL to show you guys. Oh, about to drop them. This one's almost empty. And this one was also one of my first ever perfumes that I got in my collection. I believe I got this in 2018. So we'll talk about this one first. This is obviously an OG. This is a classic. This is YSL's Black Opium. This is the original one, not the intense or the other versions. I know they have like a million different ones now. The fragrance family for this is warm and spicy, which I definitely agree with. The keynotes in this are black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. You know I love a good vanilla fragrance, but this isn't like a slap you in the face vanilla. It's a very subtle vanilla. This brings me back. I'm definitely going to purchase a new one of these because I love this one. It's very, very, very good, and it's a classic, and it will always be rotated in my collection. I feel like I'll always have this one in there. YSL makes some really good fragrances. So next up from them, I have Mon Paris, and the fragrance family for this one is floral. Definitely agree. It's more of like a fruity floral in my opinion. Hold on, I don't know what this is. Datura flower, patchouli, and red berries are the keynotes for this one. Ooh, okay. I've never smelled the red berries until now. I couldn't tell you what this smells like. Like if I hadn't read the notes, I would not have known how to describe it to you guys, but it smells really, really good. This reminds me so much of college. I think I purchased this my freshman or sophomore year of college, and it was like my signature scent once upon a time. Yeah, this is bringing me back. I love this one. I love the packaging, it's so cute. It is crazy how a scent can just literally like flood your memory. It's weird. It needs to be studied. It probably has been studied, actually. Next up, we have my pride and joys, my Valentino fragrances. Valentino fragrances just hold a very, very special place in my heart because, again, this one is an OG in my collection. This is Born in Roma. This is my big one that I purchased forever ago that I refused to use up because I, again, didn't want to use it all up and then have to repurchase it because I'm like, there's no need because I literally have a million fragrances. I don't know. I was just not wanting to use it. I was wanting to use it sparingly. And then they sent me PR, not once, but twice, actually 3 times, but twice for fragrances, once for lip glosses. So I'm just like insanely blessed. Like if college me knew when she was buying this for the first time that she would actually get it for free now, I would have passed out. I would have hit my head and passed out, okay? I'm not even joking. So anyways, I have the whole like Born in Roma line, the Donna one, which is the female one, and then they also have the Uomo? I don't know, it's U-O-M-O. That one's like the male line. So I have Born in Roma, Donna, OG baby. Fragrance family for this is floral. It's more warm floral. The keynotes in this are blackcurrant, jasmine grandiflorum, and bourbon vanilla. Again, there's just a theme with like my favorite fragrances all having vanilla in them. And then we have Donna Born in Roma Intense, so the intense version. The scent type is definitely warm florals. This one's got vanilla, jasmine, and benzoin as the top notes, or the keynotes. Yeah, this is definitely like a nighttime fragrance, whereas this one is more daytime. And then lastly, for the Born in Roma line, we have Born in Roma Donna Extra Dose. Again, the same scent type, scent family, warm florals, but the keynotes for this one are Cassis Accord, Rum Accord, and Vanilla. This was described to me as, ooh, I really smelled the rum in that one, that time. Ooh, definitely like a special occasion fragrance. Same for my Baccarat 540 and then my Bond No. 9 Nomad. I just feel like these are really special occasion, like not everyday fragrances because they are very potent. It's like the best I can do about like describing them. It's bold. It's bold. That's what I'm trying to say. It's definitely a bold fragrance, but I love this whole line. I will forever, ever continue to use this whole line because they are a family. but each one has a different purpose. Like I said, daytime, nighttime, and then special occasion. So thank you so much to Valentino for gifting me these fragrances. I am so spoiled. Oh, next up, another brand that I got PR from is Replica. So I have 3 to show you guys. I also have a ton of the mini ones, but I'll talk about the first one that I ever purchased from them. I got this back in spring of 2023. This one is called On a Date. The province and period on this is Province 2014. The fragrance description is grapes and roses, and it's memory and a fragrance. So this is actually a toilette, and the keynotes in this are blackcurrant, liquor accord, esparta rose petal, and patchouli. And the scent type is warm florals, which it's definitely a very florally perfume. And I bought this in Sephora because it was new, spring of 2023, and I remember smelling it and being like captivated by it. I was like very drawn to it, and I was recently seeing somebody new, and so I was like, oh, like let me get this fragrance to wear so that I can remember this time in my life. It didn't end up working out. I still really like this fragrance and continue to wear it. Now I can make even better memories in it, you know? But I really like this one. Then I have Bubble Bath. This is the smaller one. This is the, I want to say 30 mil. Yeah, this is 30 mils. This is Bubble Bath, and province and period for this one is Beverly Hills 2005. For the fragrance description, it says comforting, clean accords. I actually got the candle version of this in like 2020, 2021. I don't know, it was when Replica candles were like all the rave, and I bought it for my apartment and loved it. I remembered I had that candle, pulled it out, and was like, I need this in a fragrance, so I went and bought it. But it's very strong. It is very like, it does smell like I just got out of the shower. I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it. Soap bubble accord, rose super essence, white musk, coconut milk accord are the keynotes. And the scent type is fresh florals. But honestly, it smells like, I'll just spray it so I can like give you guys a better description. Okay, it is very florally, but also like soapy. Like it smells like a bubble bath. Like it honestly does smell like a bubble bath. And I know that's not gonna help you guys, but it's definitely not one you want to spray every day, but it's very clean girl-esque. Like, I don't know. I really do like it, but it is very strong. It's very out there. It's very unique. Last one from Replica, I got Afternoon Delight. They actually sent this to me in PR back in the fall, and I was very delighted. The province and period for this one is Paris, 1996. The fragrance description for this one is warm vanilla Madeleine. Let's read the notes, shall we? Madagascar vanilla, Madeleine accord, and sandalwood. And the scent type is warm and sweet gourmands? I don't know how to say that. But I love this one. It's very like a sweet vanilla, which we know I love. So this is definitely like up my alley, and what made it really cool is the year they sent this to me, which was 2024, fall of 2024. I just went to Paris for the first time that summer, so this will always hold a special place in my heart, and I love this one. This is up there with Kayali. I honestly don't know if I could choose between these two and another vanilla fragrance that I'll get to in a minute, if we ever get there, if I ever stop talking. I think this was my first ever fragrance that I purchased out of this collection. This is an OG, this is a classic. This is Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb. I wanna say this is my second one, because I definitely went through a whole one. Yeah, I definitely repurchased this at some point. This is an OG, if you know, you know. It's a warm floral fragrance, and the keynotes in this are vanilla, jasmine, and orange blossom. I feel like everybody and their mother has this, or has at least smelled it, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But I wore it so much, and then I feel like everybody else was wearing it as well, that I just got sick of it, and I honestly don't reach for this one anymore, but it is still such an amazing fragrance. I mean, it's a classic for a reason, but it did start to give me a headache, and it started to get a little too powdery for me, so I needed to give it a break. But now I feel like I would be able to pull it out again and wear it, so definitely an OG. Speaking of OGs, I have the Burberry Her fragrance. Love this one. The scent type or scent family, whatever, is fruity floral. And the keynotes in this one are blackcurrant, jasmine accord, white woods, musk, and dry amber. This one I've had for quite a few years, and I love this one. I believe I got this one in college as well. And oh yeah, it definitely reminds me of college. Maybe my junior or senior year. Oh, this one's really good. This one's a classic, it's an OG. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have this or have at least tried it. It is fruity floral, but it's also not like overpowering. I feel like it's a subtle fragrance. I don't know. For a fruity floral, it's subtle. Another fragrance that I got gifted. This is insane. This is by Jimmy Choo. It's the I Want You Les Parfums. The scent type is fruity florals. Here we are again. And the keynotes in this are mandarin juice, jasmine, and vanilla. This one is really good. I haven't got the chance to wear it a ton, but can we talk about the packaging? I mean, this alone is just like, I would buy this just for the packaging. I'm not even kidding. And that might be embarrassing to say, but I don't care. I love this. This is definitely up there with like my favorite packaging. And you just press this to dispense it. It's freaking awesome. I feel like this, again, is a classic. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, okay, another vanilla fragrance that I've talked about in a TikTok or a YouTube short. This is by Fleur. This is Vanilla Skin. This is the Parfum. I know they have like a body mist, maybe a toilette, I'm not sure. But I got the Parfum, and this one is so freaking good. The scent type is warm and sweet. Gourmands? I need to look that up. I have no idea what a freaking gourmand is. Gourmand. It's warm and spicy. The key notes are sugar crystals, cashmere wood, and vanilla. This just smells like a vanilla cookie to me. Ugh, it's so good. It's just the perfect fall or winter fragrance. Next up we have Glossier You. This is, again, an OG. It's a classic. I feel like everybody has this. They have a few different variations now, but whenever I first purchased this, I've gone through a few bottles of this, actually. That's how good it is. I believe there was only this version available. The scent type is warm and sheer, and the key notes are pink pepper, iris, and ambrox. This one's really good. It's supposed to like smell different on everybody. Something with like your pheromones or your pH, something like that. I think it's pheromones. I will say I believe that because it definitely smells a lot different in the bottle than it does actually on your skin. And a lot of my friends wear this or used to wear this, and I feel like it does smell slightly different on each person. It's definitely one that I just like douse myself in because I'm like, it's definitely one of my more affordable fragrances, so I don't really feel guilty. Dare I say, I don't know if it's top 5. It might be like top 7. It might be top 5. I don't know. Oh, guys, this one brings me back. Don't even get me started. This is Chanel's Chance Ou Tendre. This is the Parfum. I believe I've had the Toilette before too, but actually no, maybe this is the Toilette. Okay, this is the Toilette. I know I've had the Parfum as well. So the scent type is fruity florals, and the key notes in this are citron, jasmine, and teakwood. I love this one. I just feel like it's not as in your face as the Parfum, but I purchased this years and years and years ago. This was one of my first fragrances in my collection, and it brings me back to college. Specifically my sophomore year was when I was wearing this. Yeah, I remember my friend Bree got me on this. So shout out Bree if you're watching this. But she had it and I was like, okay, I'm literally gonna have to copy you because it's so good. These are probably my least favorite fragrances, which is gonna be a hot take, especially with this one maybe. But, okay, we'll talk about it. I have Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. This is a toilette. It's just not my favorite. It's a little too subtle for me. It's a little too clean smelling. I prefer like florals or like fruity fragrances even. I don't know. I'm just not really into like super fresh fragrances. But the key notes are Sicilian lemon, apple, and cedarwood. I purchased this a while back, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I really haven't worn that much of it, but it's a classic. That's why I got it. I was just like, you know, if I'm gonna be collecting perfume, I need to have this. I need to have like all the classics, you know, so yeah. But I don't hate it. It's just not something that I reach for every day or even a couple times, maybe a couple times a year. It's definitely like I just got out of the shower, let me spray something on my body kind of fragrance for me. Last but not least, where is she? She's right here. We have Gucci's Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. This is a floral fragrance, fruity floral. The key notes in this are pear, white gardenia, and brown sugar. It does not last long. I will say that. I'm gonna spray some. Oh, it's just like, it's a little too florally for me, to be honest with you. I remember Miley Cyrus like did a campaign for this and I was like, oh my God. So I bought it whenever that was. Not my favorite. It's a little too like youthful. It smells too young, whereas like, I know I said Prada Paradoxe is very youthful, but this is just like, I don't know. This is definitely like my least favorite one that I own. Maybe one day I'll like it because, you know, things change. Our preferences change with everything in life, you know, for the most part. So maybe my scent will change. But yeah, for now, not my fave, but I still have it. So guys, that is it for today's huge perfume collection video. Oh my gosh, I feel like I definitely have been talking for over an hour, holy cow. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your top 3 fragrances in the comments or even your favorite perfume. Let me know if there's any that I should get to try out. I just feel like I need all the basics at least, or like all the OGs, all the ones that are just classics, you know? So let me know what I should get next in the comments down below. I just told you to comment like 10 things, so I'm sorry if that was overwhelming. But favorite fragrance or top 3, and then a classic or a fragrance that you think I should try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel below, and click that bell. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which are on the screen, also listed and linked in the description box below. I love you all so much, and I will hopefully see you all very soon in my next one. Bye, guys!